Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Weaving Dreams. We are back again with yet another live session. Today's live session is going to be all about very pretty hand block print Tussar sarees. Each and every saree that we are going to showcase today is going to be a stunner. That's for sure. Okay, so before I start, as always, please give me a confirmation whether everything is okay from my end or not, so that I would be ready to start the show. And as I'm waiting for the confirmation, just let me tell you that we are located in Jodhpur Park, Kolkata. The nearest landmark to our store is EEDF Hospital. It is just bang opposite to the hospital. Okay, so any of you who wish to visit our store, you're most welcome. Please do visit. And I'm sure you're going to fall in love with our collection. Okay, so okay, thank you, Shormishta. Thanks for the confirmation. So I suppose everything is okay from my end. Okay, so as I told you, today it's going to be all about Tussars. It's going to be all about hand block print. So all the sarees are handcrafted today. Okay, so we'll start. And before starting, and before I forget, I would like to tell you that if you like our collection, if you feel that it is worth sharing, please do share our live with your friends and relatives so that many more people can get to see our collection. Okay, so I think we'll start. Okay, so this is going to be the first saree. So this will be the first one. This is how it's going to go. Okay, a very pretty one. Very pretty shade, very pretty blocks, a floral saree. Okay, so I just open it so you would know how pretty actually the saree is. Okay, just open it. Okay, so this is how it goes. Very lovely, very pretty. As you can see, these are all handcrafted sarees or hand block sarees on very good quality Tussar. So you can see this is how the upper border is going to go. There are floral motifs in the upper border, in the lower border as well. Munmun একটাও না, just start করলাম. I have just started. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So in the upper border, you can see this is the kind of floral blocks that you're going to get. This is going to be the lower border where you will get this kind of very pretty floral motifs. The florals are very cute, in fact. Okay, and you will get this kind of discharge block print in the body. So this is how it's going to look in the body. Okay, so this is going to be the look from the front. Now when you make the pleats, okay, block print sarees and Tussar are eternal. They have got their appeal. They will never go out of style. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. Okay, this is going to be the look. As you can see, this is the kind of blocks that you will get in the pleats portion. Okay, this is the kind of border that you're going to get. Okay, and as for the archole, this will be the very lovely archole. As you can see, this will be the archole, and in the archole you will get a variety of blocks. Different kinds of blocks will be there in the archole. Okay, and as for the blouse piece, this is going to be the blouse piece, and as you can see, in the blouse piece you will get in contrast. So the blouse piece is going to be in orange, and you will have this kind of border in the blouse piece. So this is the kind of border that you will get for the blouse piece. Okay, very pretty one, very pretty piece, as you can see. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. Hello Mrs. Kole, welcome to this live session. This is going to be the blocks in the archole. As you can see, variety of blocks. As I told you, plenty of blocks in the archole. And as for the blouse piece, this is going to be the blouse piece in contrast. Good evening, Shushanta. হ্যাঁ, আজকে একদম ঠিক সময়। আজকে your attendance is on time. So people who have joined in late, today we are showcasing hand block print on Tussar sarees, okay? And the price of this lovely saree is 6800 only, okay? 6800 only. Moving on to the next saree. The next saree is very interesting. You'll see when I open it. So this is going to be the look of the saree, okay? So we'll move on, open it, and then you would know why I said that it is very interesting, okay? So see, this is how the saree is going to look. In the upper part, you see there are no borders, okay? There are no borders. In the lower part, the border is quite broad, so you will have this kind of blocks in the lower border, okay? This kind of blocks will be there in the lower border, and in the body you will get this kind of kettle blocks, okay? This kind of kettle blocks, and you will have this kind of small tiny stripe blocks too, okay? So this is going to be the look of the saree from the front, okay? So no upper border, as you can see, and the lower border compensates for it. The lower border is quite broad, as you can see. So you will have this kind of blocks in the lower border. Now when you make the pleats, I'll make the pleats to show you how it's going to look when you make the pleats of the saree, okay? So when we make the pleats, it's going to look like this, okay? Very nice looking saree, different looking saree. So for all tea lovers, I think this is the saree for you, okay? So this is how it's going to look in the pleats. I'll just show you one kettle from a close quarter. So this is going to be the kettle that you are going to get. So this is the kind of motif that you are going to get, and you will get this kind of broad skirt border, okay? And coming to the archole portion, this is how the archole is going to look, okay? So you will get this kind of kettle motifs as well, and this kind of different kinds of blocks in the archole as well, okay? And this is going to be the blouse piece. The blouse piece is going to be in black, and you will have this kind of kettle motifs which you can use for the sleeves portion or the back side, okay? So a very interesting saree. I told you in the beginning that it's going to be a very interesting one. So as you can see, it's a very interesting saree. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very lovely archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece, okay? And I'll tell you the price. The price of this lovely piece is again going to be 6800 only, okay? Moving on to the next piece. The next piece is going to be like this. This is in florals, and the shade is a very pretty shade of pinkish peach shade for you. It's a lovely shade, and the blocks are very cute. Tiny floral motifs have been done, okay? So very pretty, very summery. Now the winters are gone for us in Kolkata. The winters are gone, summer is setting in, so these motifs are very summer friendly, okay? So when you wear it in the summer months, it's going to look very cool, okay? So this is how it's going to look. So in the border itself, you can see there is a pattern in the border. Then you have this kind of tiny motifs in the border as well. Similar borders in the lower border and the upper border. It's similar. This is the kind of motif that you get, and you will have this kind of very pretty tiny motifs, floral motifs throughout the body, and the color is very pretty. Once again I repeat, the color is very pretty. It is a peachish pink shade. Okay, so when you make the pleats for this saree, when you make the pleats, it's going to look like this from the front. Very pretty one. You can see lovely blocks in the pleats portion. Very lovely blocks. Okay, the material is Tussar, and this is the kind of look the pleats are going to give. Okay, this is the kind of look. And as for the archhole, if you see the archhole, this is going to be the type of blocks that you will get in the archhole. I'll just show you from a close quarter. So this is how the archhole is going to look. Yes, Shushanta, very cute flowers. Very cute flowers. So this is how the archhole is going to look. And as for the blouse piece, this is going to be the blouse piece. This is how the blouse piece is going to look. Okay, so again, a very pretty one, a very soothing to the eye saree. This is a very soothing to the eye saree. Okay, very pretty looking. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very lovely archhole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price, I suppose, is going to be the same. It's 6800 only. Okay, moving on to the next saree. Moving on to the next one. This is a very pretty shade. People who are fond of green, this is for you. Okay, this is a very pretty shade of green, as you can see. Okay, now I'll open it so you know how pretty it is. It's a lovely saree. Very pretty. Okay, see, this is how it's going to look. Hello, good evening, Shampa ma'am. Thanks a lot for joining. Okay, so this is how the saree is going to look. Okay, this is going to be the look. So it's a very pretty shade of green, and you will get this kind of border in the upper part. In the lower border also, this is the kind of blocks that you will get. Here also, as you can see, you will get this kind of floral blocks. So on the whole, it is a very floral kind of saree, and you will get this kind of block throughout the saree. So this is the kind of block that you will get throughout the saree. Okay, so this will be the kind of block that will be present throughout. So this is how it's going to look. Okay, I'll just make the pleats for you so you would know how it's going to look when you drape the saree. Okay, very pretty shade, very pretty blocks. Actually, I just love block printed Tussar saree. So I just enjoy showcasing these to you. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. So this is how the blocks are going to go in the pleats as well. As you can see, the blocks are quite big, and you will have this kind of blocks, but they are scattered. So they are looking so very pretty. Okay, so this is how the body goes. Now coming to the archhole. The archhole will be like this. Okay, this is how the archhole is going to look. The blocks are pretty, but the color of the saree is equally very pretty. Okay, so this is going to be the lovely archhole. And now just look at the blouse piece. Just look at the blouse piece. So this is going to be the blouse piece in contrast, and you will have this kind of block in the blouse piece as well. I suppose you can appreciate the blocks that are there in the blouse piece. Okay, so this is the kind of block that you will get in the blouse piece as well. So when you wear it in contrast, as it is, the orange color is going to look lovely, and then you have that kind of block printed motifs throughout the blouse piece. So it's going to look really classy and unique. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Yes, Shushanta, it's lovely green and orange combination. and this is going to be the lovely aanchol for you. Okay, and this is going to be the blouse piece in contrast. Thank you, Shah Baba. Yes, it is really a very lovely one, and the price is 6800 only. Okay, 6800 only. Now for this one. Okay, this is going to be the next one. This is again a very floral, very traditional kind of print, very traditional kind of print. As you can see, this is a very, what do you say, a retro kind of print. We keep on showcasing these kinds of blocks to you, and we receive a lot of love and appreciation for these blocks. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so this is going to be the border of the sari. As you can see, this is going to be the border. In the upper border also you will have this kind of paisley motif, a very beautiful combination. The combination is very pretty, and in the body you will have this kind of floral motifs. This kind of floral motifs will be there in the body. So I'll show you the sari from a close quarter. So this is how it's going to. These saris are, as I keep on saying, these saris are evergreen saris, evergreen blocks, and just the color combination and the placements make the difference. Okay, so very pretty one, hand block print on Tussar. So this is how it's going to look. Lovely sari. So this is going to be the blocks in the pleats portion. As you can see, very pretty one, very pretty. And coming to the aanchol portion of the sari, this is going to be the very pretty blocks in the aanchol. As you can see, this is how the aanchol is going to look. Good evening, Asha Alvin. Welcome to this live session. So this is how the aanchol is going to look. And as for the blouse piece will be like this. I hope you can appreciate the stripes that are present in the blouse piece. Okay, so this is how the blouse piece is going to look. Okay, and it has got borders like this. You will get a border like this in the blouse piece. Okay. Shishanta, yes, Darun attractive. This is this is a very elegant sari, very elegant sari. You go to a corporate meet, you go to any function. This is a daytime kind of sari. This will look very elegant. So this is how it's going to look from the front. Okay, this is the look. This is how the aanchol is going to look. Very pretty, very lovely. And this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price. The price is 6800 only. Okay, 6800 only. Okay, so the saris that we are showcasing today, these are all very fresh, very new. So please do give us a feedback as to how you're liking our collection. In fact, we had kept the saris. We plan every day what saris we are going to showcase every day. So we had kept the saris, and one of our clients, she doesn't stay in Kolkata. She has come for a visit to Kolkata, and she visited our store, and she took a few from that collection itself. So we couldn't really showcase them in the live. Okay, so this is going to be the next one, a very pretty lemon yellow shade. Look at the shade of the sari, very pretty lemon yellow. And I suppose I'm showing the saris from a close quarter so that you can appreciate the quality of the sari. Very lovely quality of the tussars. Okay, moving on. This is such an elegant sari, such a lovely sari. This is such a lovely sari. Good evening, Ramadi. Welcome to this live session. Okay, this is, I just don't have words for this sari. This is so pretty, so pretty. So you can see this is the kind of block that you will get in one border. The lower border will also have this kind of block. As you can see, this is the kind of block you will have from the lower border, and the body will be plain like this. This is the kind of body that you will get. So a very, very elegant one, extremely elegant sari. So let me make the pleats for you. Okay. Absolutely, very, very lovely yellow. Okay, so this is how it's going to look when you drape the sari. So this is going to be, yes, it is fabulous, Prakriti. It is absolutely marvelous. Okay, so this is going to be the pleats portion. So just see the shade, the lovely shade of the sari. So you can appreciate it is very, very pretty. Okay, and the combination, it's very muted. It's a lovely piece, and this is going to be the very, very pretty archole. As you can see, this is going to be the very pretty archole. You will have this kind of block in the archole. So I think every time I say one of the sari is going to be a I'll get plenty of screenshots for the sari, and this I think will be the sari for today. Plenty of screenshots is expected from this sari. Okay, and this is going to be the blouse piece. The blouse piece will have a border like this. Okay, so a very pretty Tussar block print for you. Lovely shade of yellow. People who love yellow, don't you miss this sari. Okay, so this is going to be the look from the front. This is going to be the very, very lovely archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece, and the price is going to be 6800 only. Okay, moving on to the next piece. The next piece is going to be this one. Okay, so this is going to be the next piece. Again, a very elegant one. Again, a very, very elegant piece. Very pretty piece for you. Okay, let me just open it so you would know how it's going to look. Weaving Dreams blocks are so very unique and out of the world. Thank you, dear Shushanta. Thank you so much. I am very excited to showcase these blocks because they have just come in, and I'm really excited today to showcase so many block prints to you. Okay, so this is the kind of border that you will get on both the sides. So in the upper part, you will get this kind of border. In the lower border, you will have this kind of border. So you see, it's quite a broad border that you will get, and just look at the color. This is so pretty, so pretty. Okay, so this is going to be the border, and you will get this kind of blocks in the body. So you can see these are the kinds of blocks that you will get in the body. Thank you so much. I am not able to read your name because I don't know the script, but thank you so much for your appreciation. Okay, so this is how it looks from the front. Okay, now let me make the pleats. Just let me make the pleats for you. So this is going to be the pleats portion of the sari. So you can see this is going to be the pleats portion. You will have this kind of blocks throughout, and the border will be this kind, lovely border for you. Okay, and coming to the Sarala Mohan. Okay, thank you, Sarala Mohan. Thanks a lot for the appreciation. Thank you so much. Okay, and this is going to be the archole of the sari. Just see how lovely and how decorative the archole is. This is how the archole looks. Very, very pretty. And just look at the blouse piece in contrast. This is going to be the blouse piece. It is an electric blue, and you will have this kind of border for the blouse piece. The blouse piece is an electric blue, very bright blue. It's a very, very bright blue. It's a stunning piece, stunning piece. Okay, so this is how people who like broad bordered saris, this is for you. Okay, and who like Tussar and who like block print, who like elegant saris, this is for you. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very, very lovely archole for you, and this is going to be the blouse piece, and the price is going to be 6800 only. Okay, moving on to the next piece. So I had shown a peachy pink of this design. This is an olive green. Okay, so this is an olive green for you. Again, very tiny, pretty floral motifs, very tiny, pretty floral motifs. Okay, and once more, humble request to all of you, if you feel our collection is good enough, please do share this live with your friends and relatives so that many more people can get to see our collection. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Look at the border. In the border, you will have this kind of blocks, and in the body, you will have this kind of floral motifs. Okay, this kind of floral motifs, tiny, tiny floral motifs will be there in the body. Okay, so this is going to be a very pretty one. So the peach one was pretty, this is equally pretty. एक से बढ़कर एक ब्लॉक, आज तो exclusive धमाका of blocks. Yes, Shashanta, I really wanted to do a live which would be exclusively for blocks, because somewhere down the line in all the lives the blocks are getting, hidden by other sarees. So I wanted to portray the blocks today. So it's going to be blocks all the way today. Only blocks. Block prints on Tussar, which is one of our strong points. So this is how it's going to look from the front. Okay, so this is going to be the pleats portion of the saree. So you can see how pretty the blocks are looking, and you will have this kind of border. Okay, coming to the archol portion of the saree. So this is going to be the very, very lovely archol. So you will have this kind of block in the archol. Very, very pretty. Very, very lovely. You can see the shades of green that has been used. One is olive green, one is sea green. So you will get a blouse piece where you will have this kind of blocks in the body, stripes rather, and this is the kind of border that you will get for the blouse piece. Okay, so again, a very elegant one, very, very elegant one, a very pretty shade, olive green shade. Okay, and so this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very, very pretty archol. Okay, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 6800 only. Okay, coming to the next piece. The next piece is again going to be this one. Okay, this is going to be, again, see, very pretty blocks. Okay, so this is going to be the next piece. Okay, I'll just open it. So this is again a very lovely combination. Very, very lovely combination. Olive সাথে ফিরোজ ভীষণ আলাদা রকমের combination. হ্যাঁ, ওটা is very, very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So the border is going to be striped like this. This kind of blocks. These are again blocks, stripes, but these are again blocks. So this is the kind of border that you're going to get, and in the body you will get this kind of tiny, tiny block prints. Just see how lovely the block prints are looking. So this is going to be the look of the saree. Very simple, yet very, very attractive. Very, very attractive. Okay, coming to the pleats portion of the saree. Okay, coming to the pleats portion. Just a minute. Okay, so this is how it's going to look when you do the pleats. Very pretty. And this is going to be the look of the saree. Just see how, the blocks are just standing out. It is looking so very pretty. This is going to be the look of the pleats portion of the saree. Coming to the archol. The archol is very cute with this kind of floral blocks. Okay, this is again one of those retro prints that you get, retro hand block prints that you get to see We keep on showcasing these kinds of retro prints, and the blouse piece is going to be in Tussar color, and you will have this kind of border for your blouse. Okay, this is a very simple, elegant, hand block printed Tussar saree for you. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very lovely archhole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 6800 only. Poonam Avasti, the price is 6800 only. Okay, so those of you who want to place an order, please do share a screenshot in our WhatsApp number. Our WhatsApp number is pinned, so we will most definitely get back to you. Okay, so this is going to be the next one. Again, a lovely block print for you. Very lovely block print. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. It is the eternal combination. There's nothing to say about this combination. It is red, black and white, so nothing can go wrong really with this combination. This is a very eternal combination, and you will see, you will get this kind of border on both the sides. You can see the border. This is the kind of pattern that you will get in the border. Okay, and in the body you will have this kind of hand block. Okay, this kind of hand block will be there in the body. Okay, so this is how the body is going to look. Okay, so this is how the blocks are going to go. Now I'll make the pleats. Just a minute. The pleats will go like this. Okay, this is how the pleats are going to go. This is how it's going to look. Okay, this will be the pleats portion of the saree. As you can see, this is how it's going to look. In the lower part you will have a border like this. Okay, lovely combination, the eternal combination. And this is how the archhole is going to look. This will be the look of the archhole portion of the saree. Okay, and you will get a blouse piece like this. This is going to be the blouse piece, and you will have a border like this as well. A very tiny, cute looking border will be there for the blouse piece. Since the saree has got so much, pattern and so many things, so the blouse piece has been kept simple, and you will get just a tiny border for the blouse piece. Otherwise the blouse would look very overbearing. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very pretty archhole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 6800 only. Okay, moving on to the next piece. The next piece is going to be this. Okay, this is going to be the next piece. Again, the combination is very pretty, very pretty combination for you. Okay, so moving on, I just open it and you would know how lovely the saree looks. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. This is going to be the look. So narrow border on both the sides of blue, and this is going to be the kind of block that you will get. This rose motif block will be there throughout. You will get this kind of block throughout the body. Okay, very pretty one. Very pretty. Okay, and this is a very stunning saree, and this is how it's going to look when you make the pleats. This is going to be the look. Okay, so as you can see, this is the kind of block that you will get in the pleats portion. This is going to be the tiny border that's going to be there in the lower part. And as for the archhole, just see, the archhole has got two kinds of colors. Okay, so this will be the very plain archhole for you. Okay, this will be the archhole that makes the saree look very pretty. This is going to be the blouse piece, and in the blouse piece you will have this kind of border. This kind of border will be there in the blouse piece. Yes, Sushanta, my exclamation, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. Okay, this is going to be the very lovely archhole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price. The price is 6800 only. Okay, 6800 only. Okay, coming to the next piece. This is a very different looking saree, as you would see. This is going to be the border. The border is going to be quite broad, and as you can see, it has got orange in it, it has got red in it. So it's a very broad kind of border, and in the body you will have this kind of block which are just in outlines. Okay, so this is a very pretty one. Very, very pretty. Thank you, Shamba ma'am. Thanks a lot. So this is how it's going to look. Just a bit. This is a very, very pretty one. Very pretty and a very exclusive one. Okay, so see, this is how it's going to look. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the saree. I'll show you from a close quarter once again. So this is going to be the block in the border. So the border is going to be quite wide. It's going to be similar on both the sides, and this is the kind of block that you will get in the body. So this kind of blocks will be there in the body. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the saree. Okay, and coming to the pleats portion. Okay, we come to the pleats portion of the saree. Okay, so this is going to be the pleats portion of the saree. As you can see, it looks very, very pretty. So this is how the pleats are going to look. This kind of rose motifs, as you can see, and this is the kind of border that you're going to get in the pleats as well. And this is going to be the very, very pretty archhole. This is going to be the very, very pretty archhole, where you will get a lot of blocks. Different kind of blocks will be there, and the blouse piece will be in orange. Okay, and you will have this kind of border in the blouse piece as well. Okay, so I think this was a very unique kind of piece, very unique. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very, very lovely archhole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be again 6800 only. Okay, coming on to the next piece. The next piece is going to be this one. The color of the saree is to die for. It is a very, very rich shade of red. It is as red as it can be in a Tussar saree. As red as you can get in a Tussar saree. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So you have a broad border like this, and then you again have a border like this. So this is a border you will get, then you have this kind of border. So in the lower part as well, you see you have a border like this, then you have a border like this. Okay, so this is how it looks from the front. This is going to be the look of the saree. So it has got a double border kind of disposition. Okay, so this is how it looks. The shade is a very, very rich shade. As I told you, it is as red as you can get in case of Tussar, and this is how it's going to look when you drape the saree. Okay, very, very elegant, very pretty, and this is going to be the border. So again, in the lower part you will get two borders. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. The pleats, you can appreciate the texture of the saree as well as the richness of the shade. Okay, and as for the archhole is going to be like this. Very, very lovely piece, extremely lovely piece. Okay, and as for the blouse piece will be in running, and you will have a border like this. You will have a border like this. Okay, since the sari is red and the border has been done like this, so it's giving the illusion of a dual border. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. Thank you, Munmun, thanks a lot. This is going to be the very, very lovely archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price. The price is going to be 6800 only. Okay, now coming to the last saree of today's live, this is going to be the last saree. Okay, so this is how the block is going to look. There are other features also in the saree. This is also a very, very interesting one. You'll see when I open it. This is a very unique one, so I've saved this for the last. Okay, so you see, this is how it's going to look. So you get a broad border on both the sides. Okay, in the body you will have blocks like this. I came today and almost bought this red saree. Indira Rakil, I was talking about you only. I was telling that we had kept the sarees. We were planning to show it today in the live, and you had come and you had already taken from these collection. You have already taken two, and others, of course, you have taken from the other collection. Thank you so much for visiting our store. It was a pleasure. Thank you so very much. Okay. So this is how it's going to look. Okay, so this is going to be the block. I bought two. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Okay, this one is an Egyptian beauty. Yes, it's an Egyptian beauty, but along with the Egyptian beauty there is someone else as well. See, thank you Indira, thanks a lot. Thanks for the appreciation. Thank you so much. So see, this person is also there. Okay, owl motifs are also there in this saree, so owl lovers, don't miss it. I'm a huge owl lover, so you will see a lot of our sarees have got owl motifs. So this is one of them, and you have this kind of blocks also in the body. So a lot of things are there in the body. Okay, so this is how the body goes. Okay, this is how it looks. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the saree. So when you make the pleats, it's going to look like this. Okay, this is how it's going to look. Okay, so this is going to be the look. You can see the owl also, the cute owl motif, and the Egyptian motif, as you can see. So it's a very interesting saree, very, very interesting saree, and the archole has been kept very simple because there are so many things in the body. So the archole has been kept very simple, and you will get this stunning contrast blouse piece where you will have this kind of border. Okay, so this is a stunner. This is a very, very pretty one. Very, very pretty. I'll just show you because there are so many things. So I'll just show you the saree like this. Okay, so you can appreciate how the blocks have been placed. Okay, so this is how the blocks are going. Okay, so a very, very pretty one. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the archole, the very colorful archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 6800 only. Okay, I have grabbed one of your owl beauties. Yes. Okay, so thank you so much everybody. This was all I had in store for you. This is what we wanted to showcase today. So we have kept it exclusively as a block print section for today, block print on Tussar, because this is a collection which is very close to our heart. Please do give us a feedback as to how you like this collection. It would mean a lot to us. And if you have liked our collection, please do share our live with your friends and relatives so that many more people can get to see our collection. We will be back with many more such lovely collections. Some very pretty kathas are waiting to be showcased. So people who are in love with katha, don't miss our lives, because we will be, you know, showcasing kathas pretty soon. Also considered lucky by some people. Yes, of course, of course. Amader in Bengali we have got Lokhi Pacha, which is supposed to be, but that is the white owl that is supposed to be very auspicious, and people say that they bring good luck. So in any case, white, black, whatever, I just love owls. Okay, so love today's collection. Thank you, Shushanta. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for being there with us always. So we will be meeting soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye and good night.